Hello and welcome to another edition of Ask Ben W, the video series where I get to tackle exactly one question as I walk from my parked car to my office in Denver Public Schools. Today's question is once again on the subject of the Digital Educator and Personalized Learning Academy, which is happening June 16th and 17th in Denver. And it is something that came about as a result of the planning conversation, the event planning conversation that happened this morning. And Brandon Peterson brilliantly was talking about how we might think about sponsorship of the event. So the question goes something like this: what role do vendors and sponsors have within an event that supports personalized learning? And the brilliant point made by Brandon was, what if we did not go out and try and find new sponsorships and new vendors to sort of give us swag or giveaways or sponsor, but rather that we actually leverage the things that we have within the district already. So the folks that we have already invested in, the either the products or the services that we've already invested in, and that we simply make the case that they are the sponsors of our learning event. So, we invest in BrainPop. They are a sponsor of the event because they actually sponsor the learning happening, or at least in some part, the learning happening in our schools. We have use of Overdrive. That's an ebook platform that we're going to be making use of. They sponsor a lot of the reading and learning that is happening. Why shouldn't they be sponsoring the professional learning that's happening within the district? And then it sort of occurred to me and struck me that not only should we allow for the sponsors to be vendors that we already work with, but also that we should start thinking about the sponsors as the different teams and the different ideas even of the event. And it made me think of kind of like Sesame Street. You know, this episode is brought to you by the letter Q. This event is brought to you by the Personalized Learning Team. This is a group that is sponsoring this event. And although that might be a kind of a strange way of looking at it, what if we had a sponsor of the event that was actually an idea? This event is brought to you by kids being really smart and collaborating. This event is brought to you by inquiry. This event is brought to you by student ownership. This event is brought to you by the learning that happens between sessions. Like, this is what the event is calling out, is that actually our sponsors are not, they are specifically not the people that we go to for giveaways. Those may happen, but the sponsors are actually the most important ideas and people and partners that we have. And that is what is holding up the event. That is what is holding up the learning and sort of propping it up and making it valuable for everyone. You can hear the amazing and wonderful sound of children playing at recess. Hopefully you can hear the excitement in my voice, but I am truly passionate about what is possible when people gather together and build something. And I think that's what's happening, and I was very excited. We went to one of the locations that's going to be the front runner for where the event's going to take place, and I'm very excited to hopefully be able to announce later this week that that's where we're going to have it. So that's the answer to that question. If you'd like to ask your own question, please do so in the comments or by using the hashtag AskBenW. And I'd love to hear your thoughts about the Digital Educator and Personalized Learning Academy happening June 16th through 17th in Denver. And we're going to be putting the invite out here pretty soon. I hope you have a great day of learning.